Hello students, hope you are well at home and doing your hard work. So yesterday we had started our first chapter, that is human activities and its classification, where we had done meaning and classification of human activities and the types of human activities, that is economic and the non-economic activities, meaning, and then the characteristics of economic activities. So today our learning objective is to learn the types of economic activities. The types of economic activities are profession, employment and business. But before that we had to learn some keywords so that we can easily recognize when we discuss it. First one is the profession. What is profession? As we said that my mother is a teacher. So what is that? This is a profession. As the person is chef, then what is that? It is a profession. Similarly, lawyer, doctor, banker, these are the professions. So as profession is the activity that the person performed with the professionalized skill and knowledge. Professionalized skill and knowledge means the proper training and proper degree of doing that work. Then this is known as a profession. Like teacher, she has a degree of maybe a BCom, maybe a MCA, MBA, then she comes to a as a profession of teacher. Similarly, doctor, they have a degree of MBBS, right? Lawyers as a chartered accountants, these are the professions. Next one is the employment. I'll give you an example that maids work at our house. Likewise, we have seen when the roads are constructed, there are various workers that do the work to construct a road, right? So what are these? These are the employment where they get a wages. So what they do, as employment is also an activity, but there is maybe a minimum qualification required to do that work. That is why this is known as a employment. Clear? Next one is the business. We said that Tata businessman, Ambani businessman, Mark Zuckerberg that invented a Facebook, right? These are the businessmen. So similarly, farming, mining, fishing, manufacturing industries. What are these? These are the businesses. Like I'll give you an example of Ambani. Ambani has a Reliance Industries. In Reliance Industries, what he is selling? Selling the goods and the services like what? Durable goods, electrical goods, and also non-durable goods. Non-durable goods are like bread, butter, fruits, vegetables. Durable goods are like AC, furniture. These are the things. And electrical goods like mobile phones. है ना? Yes or no? Yes. So these are known as the businesses. As we can said that business is a term used for buying and the selling of the goods and services in the market to earn money. Clear? Next one is the code of conduct. Code of conduct. This is the guidelines that are provided by the proper authorities to their employees so that they can work accordingly. Likewise, dresses in the school. These are compulsory. So what is this? This is a code of conduct that one should has to follow this, right? So this is the code of conduct. Likewise, next key term is goods and the services. What are the goods and the services? Goods are like bread, butter, machinery, furniture, car, house. These are the goods that can be seen and the touch. Clear? Next one is the services that cannot be seen but acquired to satisfy our want. Services like banking, advertising, repairing, teaching, transportation, entertainment, that can be getting but cannot be seen. Like I'll go for a haircut. So what is that? This is a service that I go for a place to get. Likewise, I go for a car repairing. This is known as the services that we cannot see or touch, but we can acquire to satisfy our want, as both goods and services are involved to satisfy the wants. But goods can be seen and touched, and the services are not be seen and touched. Clear? So our first topic is two types of economic activities. But before going to the types, first of all we had to revise the meaning of economic activities, as we had learned yesterday. That economic activities are those activities that are performed by the human being to earn money and satisfy their wants, right? So like teachers teaches at the school and get money. What is this? Economic activity, right? These activities are also known as occupation, because in the occupation we can earn money. So next is the types of economic activities. Types are the profession, employment, and business. First of all, we'll discuss the meaning of profession. As we had seen, there are various professions in the world, like lawyer, actor, doctor, teacher, banker, builder, designer. These are what? These are the professions, right? But as to define profession, it means it requires a specialized knowledge and skills. Specialized knowledge and skills means proper knowledge, proper education that he has to get to come in the profession. Like teacher gets a degree of BCom, BA, right? Doctor gets a degree of MBBS. So what are these? These are the specialized knowledge they get, and then they has to get a training. Teachers, they get a training, like go for a B.Ed, right? MBBS go for the, as a place of the hospitals, there they can get training. They get a formal training and then they earn money, and then it is known as a profession. Clear? So next is the features of profession. But before going to the features, first of all I'll get to know about the associations that leads to the profession. These are the associations that provides the guidelines or the code of conduct to how to work and complete its profession. Like for teacher, there is no harassment in the schools. What is this? These are the code of conducts. Similarly, doctors gets a code of conduct from the Medical Council of India. Chartered accountant gets the code of conduct or associations. What is? Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. Lawyers has the Bar Council of India. What are these associations means? These associations provides the guidelines that how to work. These are known as the professional associations. Next one is the features of profession. Like first one is the specialized knowledge and skills. I told you about that we had to learn something to go for a profession. It is not inherited. We can get knowledge from birth. We had to learn it. So these are known as the specialized knowledge, like BCom, MBBS, MBA. These are known as the specialized knowledge that we can get from these degrees. Next is the formal training. Formal training, like to work at the places where actually these professions are to be conducted. Like BCom, after that we can get a B.Ed to get in a profession of teacher. In a B.Ed, there is a 6 months course that the teachers has to be follow to know how to work in the schools, how to educate the students. Clear? Next one is the restricted entry. What is the restriction means? Restriction means the limit that provides to the entry of the professions. Like it has to be qualified and a specialized knowledge should be get. If he is not getting an education, he is not coming in the profession. He cannot be able to perform the profession. If I want to a teacher, I have to get a degree. I have to get a formal training. Then I'll come in this profession. But this is known as a restricted entry. That there is, if the person cannot get education and who has not completed education, then he is not coming in this profession. Next one is the service motive. Service motive means it has to earn money. They provide the services to the place but to earn money in the terms of fees. So this is known as the service motive. Next is the code of conduct. As I told you before, code of conduct is the guidelines, rules, regulations that were provided by the various associations. Like for teachers, there are the various boards that provide the guidelines like ICSE, CBSE. What are these? These are the association that provides the code of conduct to their teachers. Clear? Next one is the regulated by the professional body. Professional body, as I'll discuss it, Bar Council of India, ICAI. What is these are? These are the associations or the professional bodies that provides the knowledge and regulated the professions. Clear? So, next one is the employment. What is employment? Employment is the work that is done with a minimum qualification, like working in an office, maids working in a home, watchman, right? What are these? These are the employments. There is a minimum qualification required. Like in a factory, there are various workers in doing a job. What is this? We use the term employment for these services. Clear? So, how to define the for employment? It refers to an economic activity in which the individual works but regularly, means continuously, for another person to get a remuneration or a salary or a fees. Means this is the services that provides by the one person to the another person, and in return they get a money or salary or fees. Clear? So, next is the features of employment. Features of employment are work for the others. As I'll discuss that, service provided to the other person. One person is work for the other person. This is known as the employment. Employer and the employee relationship. Who is the employer? Who gives the job to the person? Who is the employee? Who do the job for the employer? Like maids comes in our house. So employer is my mother or father who puts the job, right? And maid is what? Maid is a employee who performs the duties. So employee gives the services to the employer, that is known as work for others. Clear? Next one is the terms and the conditions. There are some terms and conditions that are to be followed by the employees or the workers. Like if the work should be done in a 6 hours, 2 hours, so there are the terms and conditions they has to follow, right? There is a daily hours, how many daily hours in this, remuneration, what are the facilities that are given in the job. So these are the terms and conditions that are decided before getting the employee. Clear? Next one is the fixed income. As the salary and the wages are be fixed and not changed regularly, this is known as the employment. So next type and the last type is business. Business, as fishing, mining, manufacturing industries, these are considered as the business. But I'll give you an example. Ambani, right? I'll give you an example. Ambani. Ambani is the person who considered as a businessman of India, a well-known person of India as a businessman, right? What are the things that he provided? He has a Reliance Industries where he provides the various goods and the services to their customers, right? Like groceries, electrical products, durable products, consumer products that are provided by the Reliance Industries. And what is whole known as the business. So who own the business is known as the businessman, and what the services and the goods they have provided is known as the process is known as the business. Clear? Like farmer, I'll give you a simple example. Like farmer, he plows the field, he's the owner of the field, right? And plows the field, organize it, and then selling into the market for regular production should be done. So what is this? This is a business, and in return what he get? Money. and money is an economic activity, right? So business is an economic activity where the regular means continuous basis of production, purchase, sale and the distribution of the goods and the services are to be provided to the customers. For what purpose? To earn profit. Like first one, there is the production of the goods, then it should be get into the market by the various distribution purposes so that it can be placed, right? Then it to be sold and purchased after that by the customers. So this is the process known as a business. At last the producer or the owner gets the money. So what are the features of business? First one is the economic activity. As why it is known as the economic activity? Because in this we can earn money or profit, as this profit can satisfy our want, right? So this is known as the economic activity. Then it is the production of the goods and the services. Production and the goods and the services means it to be produced because customer demands, and if we earn money then we have to produce it, right? So there are the manufacturing industries that provides the goods and the services to the customers by regular producing it. So this is known as the production of goods and the services. Then exchange of the goods and the services. Exchange means to get goods to the customers, to provide the goods to the customers from the producers who produce it. Like farmer produce the wheat and then the wheat is goes to the various people in the country, then it is known as the exchange of the good wheat, right? Similarly services like warehousing, transportation, these are the services that provided so that the exchange of the goods and the services are to be completed in the business. Next one is the continuity, which is very important because the production should be continuous so that this process is not stopped. First one, it should be produced, then it to be sold. So continuity should be there so that the production done and then it should be exchanged and it should be continued so that we can satisfy our want, because wants are unlimited and never satisfied. So that is why it should be a continue. So this is all about types of economic activities. Next, there are the question answers that you have to write in your copies. First one is the what are the features of the profession? Features of profession, and then second question is what do you mean by employment? Third question that you have to write the answer is explain how business is considered as an economic activity. So hope you can write the answers, and proper links you should be watched so that you can write the answers properly. Clear?